I told you it was coming. Michelle was pushing us to get us a branding logo, and we did it. And I'm telling you, what a process, because think of it this way. If you, and I've said this before from the platform when I speak, if you had a tattoo, one word on your hand, right, to explain your life, who you are, to empower you, to anchor you, what would it be? Now, if you had to kind of make a logo for your life and what your experience is and what your mission and passion and purpose and message is to others, and you know, my message is to the world. I'm taking this thing because I want to transform lives, but you don't have to go there. It could be your family. It could be yourself. Just start with yourself, and then, you know, how's that translate to your spouse and your children? If you don't have children, you and your spouse, and if you're single, the dream life you want to bring, the people you want to attract into your life. So you got to make this about you. So now we've got it. We've got our new logo. You'll see it on this video. We'll have it. It's going to be everywhere. And people are loving it, which is really enlightening to our heart. And what a process, because it started a whole different look. And over time, it became different. It became what you see right here. And that's the wolf, the mountains in the background with the ridges coming out of it. And then the red circle that's not fully complete, and it's not a perfect circle. It's kind of washed out in areas, because to me that simplifies or exemplifies life and who we are. So here's the deal. When we talk about the wolf, you're either a wolf or you're a dog. Okay? And what happens in society, God brings us into this earth, and you know, you hear about the terrible twos, and you hear about children 3 years old being fired up. That's just that little wolf in them just being crazy, being wild, being free. But then society wants to come in and put a little rope around their neck, and then tighten that and start educatingly teaching them, no, you can't. You got to be submissive. Sit down, stand up, roll over, eat all your food, don't eat. If you do this, I'll give you a gift. And now we start becoming obedient to man's laws, and we start forgetting about God's laws. We forget about freedom. We forget about who we're destined to be. So when you talk about the wolf's not letting nobody put a rope around their neck, a leash around their neck. The wolf is free, and wolves run in packs. So you want to have a wolf pack. Your friendship should be a pack. What happens in the wolf pack? The strongest wolves aren't in the front leading the way. They're in the pack pushing the weaker ones forward. They put the elders in the front, and they push them through. They push them through their experience in life and lift them up. And they bring the young pups, the wolf pups, and they're showing them a way through experience. They get them out and they teach them to hunt and run and free, but stay as a pack, stay together. Never leave one alone. You'll never see a wolf alone. You may see them on the mountaintop in a picture alone, but there's 3 or 4 kind of off waiting, just sitting there watching their back. That's your family. That's your closest family, and then your friendships. You want to analyze that. The mountains, my wife suggested we put the mountains in there, because I talk a lot in talks I give when I go around the country about the journey. Life is all about the journey. Right? You take your entire experience, and we'll be talking about this in the book, The Backpack, that's coming out soon, is where you go through your stressors, you go through your tragedies, you go through your traumas in life. You know, I was raised to get over it, suck it up, keep moving forward. Let me tell you something, they're never going away. Those are scars inside you forever, but you want those to be brandings of life, of purpose, of power, where you take all your life experiences and it launches you forward to help others that are going through the same experiences and be available to them. So if you're a hiker, if you're a mountain climber, you see these guys climbing mountains, grabbing the ridges. If the mountain didn't have sharp edges, if the mountain did not have imperfections, there would be nothing to grab onto to get to the mountaintop, which is why we've got the ridges in there. All your quote-unquote imperfections are perfections that you can learn from, things that you were supposed to go through that are going to help you wake up and find your mission and passion and purpose in life. So you want to grab onto those things, and the more you grab onto it and pull yourself up, it becomes an exercise. You change your mind, how you look at it, and you become stronger. Then we look at the circle. And the circle's never connected. To me, the circle finally gets connected when we die and we make that final journey, and what I believe is called heaven, and you meet your maker, and he says, great job, brother. You did more than I ever expected to. You held the journey. And I sit down and I watch a movie of what could have happened if I didn't do it. What if I got lazy? What if I didn't have faith? What if I fell off purpose? If I made this little right-hand turn 30 years ago, my life would have been totally different, and how toxic it could have been. But since I listened to that voice within, since I became became a wolf and not a dog, that I grabbed onto all my hurt and pain and healed, allowed myself to heal and surrounded myself with people to heal, that journey became blessed and I found my mission and purpose in life, and I could go through it with faith and know where I was ending up. So that circle is there, and the circle's got, it's not fully filled in because there's breaks in it, and there's weakness, there's things that just need to constantly be worked on, which means the journey never ends while you still have breath. So we got to put all those things together, and there's things you may see inside of that, and share it with us below. If you see things in there that resonate with you, what that message means, let us know what you feel, because your innate, your feelings, your emotions are going to speak to you differently than mine are going to speak to myself. And what you're saying could help somebody else see things in life that'll bring them to their purpose and wake them up. When we talk about waking people up, it means they find that light from within themselves. And we throw things out there to try to educate. And educo, educo in the Latin form means to draw out from within. We want to draw out the best from within us. And that means going back to our dark place and bringing it into the light, healing from it, putting that rock out of our backpack, up on the shelf and saying, I own you. I own this thing. I'm a freaking wolf. I'm not a dog anymore. And no man or woman's going to control me ever again, or my emotions. And I'm going to change my state of mind and be a powerful me. So we're coming out with things. This is one of the things that resonated this weekend. We were talking about as a team as we're coming out, because people want merchandise. They want hats. They want things. They want all these things. When I see this logo on a shirt now, it's going to enlighten people to wake the hell up, to get a tribe of people that are going to say, I want that. And this is where you could help us is, I'm not looking to sell a T-shirt to make money, but to spread a mission, a message to people, to get them thinking, to analyze their life, to look at who they are. How am I as a father? How am I as a husband? How am I as an employee? Am I functioning to my fullest potential, or can I do better? Can I do better? Now, what do I have to do? And what action steps can we create together to make you a better version of yourself? So that's the mission. This is Wake Up Humans has elevated itself to a whole new level that people from all over the world have jumped on right now. And now we got to get focused to raise you to be the best version of yourself, so you could wear a T-shirt with pride and explain it to somebody and pull somebody from their darkness and get them involved in a tribe that's going to make them a better version of themselves and help them climb and latch on to that pain, hurt, suffering experiences to get to their own mountaintop in life.